You're watching DD The Defense Dynamics. I'm Danveer from New Delhi, connecting to our viewers from India and across the world. India's Defence Acquisition Council gives the green light to procurement of future-ready combat vehicles. They will play a pivotal role in modernizing the Indian Army's tank fleet. What is the FRCV and which are other futuristic tanks around the world that are creating a buzz in the military world? Why do we need 6 or 716 assault rifle? What is so special about them, and why we need two types of assault rifles? That is AK-203, which is being manufactured in India and is going to be the standard issue with the infantry battalion soldiers. The decision to procure future-ready combat vehicles, or the FRCVs, is not just a matter of upgrading the hardware. It's a strategic move in response to shifting global combat landscape. The FRCVs, with their superior capabilities, are designed to provide Indian Army with decisive edge over their potential adversaries. Future-ready combat vehicle, the FRCV, is going to be the futuristic battle tank of the Indian Army. It will be with the capability to act as a multiple weapons platform along with infusion of niche technology and be a force multiplier in any of the future battlefields, thus enhancing the overall effectiveness index of the Indian Army and catering for any emerging threat in varied terrain. FRCV will offer multiple options for rapid operational employment, enabling the Indian Army to execute operations across the entire continuum of conflict against diverse threats and equipment profile of the adversaries. The FRCV would be in service for next 35 to 45 years and therefore has to be designed to deliver the highest lethality, survivability and agility on the battlefield. This combined with fully digitized data backbone architecture to enable next-generation operational capabilities and automation. A main battle tank is a system of systems and is a fusion of apex technologies existing in the realm of land systems. The project of FRCV will provide a unique opportunity to the indigenous defense industry come together and realize an indigenously designed and developed in India battle system as a national effort. It will enable India to join the League of Select Nations possessing this capability. It will also help to build research and manufacturing capabilities to foster technological spin-offs benefiting a host of civil dual-use applications. Combat weight of around 50 tons, the FRCV will be transportable by in-service transport aircrafts like the Globemaster C-17s and the naval ships of the category of landing platform dock and landing ship tanks. They would be transportable by the existing rail and road infrastructure of India. Over the decades, India's Defence Research and Development Organization, the DRDO, has mastered a number of technologies that will go into the making of India's future-ready combat vehicles. The Arjun MBT project was initiated in the mid-1970s, but the first two regiments of the tank were inducted in the Indian Army starting 2004. Even then, they were never used to their optimal capability because of a variety of reasons. These reasons included excess weight, issues with certain parts and availability of spare parts. The Arjun MBT had performed better than Russian T-90s during the desert trial conducted by the Indian Army in 2010. However, reliability and availability weighed on the Indian Army's mind. The force argued that the weight of this main battle tank, 62.5 tons, was a handicap as it meant that Arjun was too heavy for roads, bridges and canals along the Pakistan border. it also had a problem for carriage by rail. Indian Army in 2010 proposed an improved version of the tank which would be called the Mark II. And this was to have over 80 improvements including 15 major ones. However, this also meant that weight would increase further, maybe up to 70 tons. Indian Army is poised for a significant modernization leap with development of futuristic combat-ready vehicles or the FRCVs. These next-generation tanks are slated to replace the aging fleet of Soviet-era T-72 main battle tanks. This is going to significantly bolster India's ground forces.
With the help of this video wall, I am going to tell you about the characteristics of future combat-ready vehicle that India has proposed to buy. These vehicles are going to have very devastating firepower and very deadly lethality. They are going to be armed with 120 mm guns. They can be rifled, they can be smoothbore. That is not so clear as of now, but that time will tell. They will have the capability of engaging targets either static or dynamic. Dynamic means a target that is moving at a faster speed can also be engaged by these vehicles. What are the different type of ammunition that this future combat vehicle is going to fire? So firstly, it is going to fire the armored piercing discarding sabre. This is the image on the video wall, and it will have a range of up to 2,500 meters. So that's quite a long range that this particular ammunition can achieve. The next ammunition that it can fire will be the high explosive anti-tank. So this is the image of high explosive anti-tank, and this particular ammunition can have a very long range of 1,600 meters. This will be used against the A vehicles of the enemy. So that's how it is. And this particular image that we are seeing on the wall is the high explosive ammunition that it will fire, and it will have a very long range of up to 10 kilometers from 5,000 meters to 10,000 meters. So that's quite a long range.
The introduction of FRCVs is also a response to the growing threats from the aerial domain, including unarmed combat aerial vehicles and loitering munitions. Enhanced intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities have necessitated a unified and networked approach across all facets of military operations. The FRCVs are expected to be the cornerstone of Army's armored capabilities for the next 40 to 50 years, thus ensuring that India maintains a combat overmatch in any of its future conflicts.
India's FRCV will be the futuristic main battle tank of the Indian Army with superior mobility, all-terrain capability, multi-layered protections, precision and lethality, and all this over a real-time situational awareness, and this will be comparable to the best in the world.
India's FRCV will be the futuristic main battle tank with the Indian Army. That is going to weigh about 55 tons. It will have a main gun of 120 mm caliber with secondary armament like coaxial 7.62 machine gun and the anti-aircraft machine gun. It will have advanced fire control systems with both hunter-killer and killer-killer modes.
Let me explain to you what is the hunter-killer. The killer in the tank is the gunner who spots the target, lays the gun and fires. So he's the killer. And who's the hunter? Hunter is the commander in the tank. So hunter-killer mode means that gunner is fixated on a particular target, but the hunter sees an emerging threat from, say, right or left. So wherever he looks, he presses the button and the gun automatically comes and lays on the target. So he has got an overlay control. So this is what is hunter-killer mode. Then another mode is the killer-killer mode. So as I said, the killer in a tank is the gunner itself. So killer-killer mode is that gunner only lays the gun on the target and fires and neutralizes the target.
The comprehensive survivability features modular armor and chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear protection. This FRCV will be powered by a powerful engine of 1,500 horsepower. Operational range would be of 400 kilometers plus, and advanced communication and navigation system will make it a very unique platform. Beyond the visual line of sight, strike capability with loitering ammunition will make it a very deadly machine. It will have 360-degree vision coverage and cyber warfare hardening that implies that enemy will not be able to interfere in its network-centric capabilities.
United States General Dynamics in year 2022 unveiled Abrams X, a technology demonstrator. It carries with it futuristic technologies, and we should look into this weapon system to get a sense of these technologies likely to be incorporated in India's FRCV as well. This is important so that we understand what is the latest tank technology and the tank concepts prevailing in the world around.
Abrams X is the US Army's next generation battle tank. It is being developed as a significant advancement over the current M1A2 Abrams. Unveiled as a technology demonstrator in year 2022, the Abrams X will be lighter, faster and more fuel efficient, weighing around 60 tons. This is 10 tons lighter than its predecessor. This reduction in weight is aimed at increasing speed and reducing fuel consumption, which is critical for any modern combat scenario. One of the key innovations is its hybrid diesel-electric engine, which will significantly improve fuel efficiency compared to the traditional engines used in the earlier models. Additionally, the Abrams X may feature an unmanned turret, reducing the crew size from 4 to 3. This would be similar to Russian tank designs, but with improved safety measures. The tank is expected to incorporate advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence for both offensive and defensive purposes and enhance interoperability with unmanned systems. The Abrams X is not anticipated to be fully operational until the year 2030, and until then, the United States Army will continue to use M1A2 and the upcoming M1A3 Abrams. Which will also see technological upgrades influenced by lessons learned from recent conflicts like the war in Ukraine. The proposed capabilities of Abrams X tank developed by General Dynamics Land System represents a significant leap in armored warfare technology, and here are some of the key features and capabilities. Hybrid electric diesel engine. The Abrams X will be equipped with a hybrid electric diesel engine and reducing the logistical burden on supply chains. This engine will also allow for reduced thermal and acoustic signatures, making the tank harder to detect on the battlefield. Reduced weight and increased mobility. The Abrams X is designed to be lighter than its predecessor, weighing around 60 tons compared to the M1A2 Abrams 71 tons. This reduction in weight enhances its speed and maneuverability. This is crucial for rapid deployment and adaptability in diverse combat environments. Unmanned turret and reduced crew size. One of the innovative features is its unmanned turret, which allows the crew size to be reduced from 4 to 3. This change not only decreases the tank's overall size and weight, but also enhances crew safety by distancing them from tank's ammunition stowage. Advanced armor and protection. The Abrams X is expected to feature advanced armor capable of protecting against modern threats like loitering munitions and suicide drones. This is crucial for survivability in a battlefield increasingly dominated by aerial threats. Artificial intelligence and autonomous capabilities. The Abrams X is likely to incorporate artificial intelligence for both the defensive and the offensive operations. This could include threat detection, target acquisition, and potentially semi-autonomous operations in certain scenarios. The tank is also designed to integrate seamlessly with unmanned systems, enabling coordinated operations in multi-domain battlefield environment. Future-proofing and modernization. The General Dynamics has focused on creating a platform that can be continuously updated with new technologies. This includes advancement in battery technology, integrated starter generators, and other power management systems, thus ensuring that Abrams X remains at the forefront of armored warfare into 2050s and beyond. Overall, the Abrams X is designed to be highly advanced, adaptable and survivable platform capable of meeting all challenges of modern and future combat environments.
India's Future Ready Combat Vehicle is an advanced project that is aimed at modernizing India's armored capabilities. What could make this fighting platform different from the other contemporary rest is its ability in network-centric warfare, artificial intelligence and robotics.
Looking at the current trends in military technology and India's defense initiatives to do with network-centric warfare capabilities, this FRCV is going to have integrated communication systems with secure high-bandwidth communication links, enabling real-time data exchange with other units, drones and command centers. It will have battlefield management systems with centralized systems for situational awareness, target acquisition and coordination with other assets. FRCV will be interoperable. It will be compatible with the systems of friendly forces and international standards to facilitate joint operations. The game-changer technology on this FRCV is going to be the IA-enabled capabilities and the robotics. This armored vehicle will have autonomous navigation capabilities for semi-autonomous or fully autonomous movement in certain scenarios, thus reducing the cognitive load on the crew and enhancing operational flexibility. The robotic support system would include integration with unmanned ground vehicles for logistics, reconnaissance, and even combat close support roles.
Moving on to our next story. India has ordered a repeat order of 73,000 6-saw 716 assault rifles from the United States of America. This comes as a follow-on order to 72,406 order earlier because of the standoff between the Chinese and the Indian Army in the region of Ladakh. They were procured under emergency procurement procedures of the Ministry of Defense.
In February 2019, the Government of India had contracted SIG-SAW of the United States for 72,406 716 rifles. The SIG 716 rifles are the 7.62 51 caliber assault rifles with an effective kill range of 500 meters. They are meant for infantry battalions deployed along the borders with China and Pakistan. The recently placed repeat order is valued at Rs 837 crores. The Ministry of Defense had given the nod for procurement for additional 73,000 SIG 716 rifles in December last year. The decision to procure a fresh lot of rifles was driven by weapons performance as it was deemed crucial to ensure operational necessity, commonality and functionality of associated logistics. Meanwhile, the Indian Army had received the first batch of 35,000 AK-203 rifles earlier this year. These rifles were assembled at Korwa Ordnance Factory in Amethi district of Uttar Pradesh, India. Under the joint venture called Indo-Russia Rifles Private Limited. Over the next 10 years, the Korwa factory aims to manufacture some 6 lakh AK-203 rifles with 7.62 39mm caliber and an effective range of around 300 meters. These rifles are intended to meet the overall needs of over 12 million strong Army, Indian Air Force and the Navy. The SIG-SAW 716 with longer ranges will be employed with the troops deployed in defensive roles on the line of control against the Pakistanis and on the line of actual control to counter the Chinese in higher reaches of Himalayas of Ladakh region. On the other side, AK-203 rifles are going to be the standard rifles with the infantry soldier. These rifles will be employed with the troops deployed in counter-insurgency roles, also in various other terrains that Indian Army operates in. The 6 716 is going to have an effective range of around 500 meters depending upon the ammunition and shooting conditions. This makes it suitable for medium to long range engagements. This assault rifle has robust design and built for rugged operations. It has a gas piston system that is more reliable under adverse conditions as it reduces fouling in action and requires less frequent cleaning. It has a free floating barrel that enhances accuracy by minimizing the influence of handguard on the barrel, allowing for more consistent shot placement. As far as ergonomics and customization is concerned, it is modular. The rifle is highly customizable with full length Picatinny rail on top and M-lock slots on the handguard. This allows for attachment of optics, grips, lights, lasers and other accessories. Typically equipped with an adjustable collapsible stock for comfort and ease of use in various shooting positions and environments. It is versatile and is capable of usage in multiple roles. The 6716 can function effectively in a variety of roles, including as a battlefield rifle, designated marksmanship rifle or the DMR, or even in close quarter combat with the appropriate setups. As far as sights and optics are concerned, it has standard iron sights and also a full-length Picatinny rail that allows for easy attachment of a wide range of optics from red dots to magnified scopes depending on the intended use.
The 6 716 is a powerful, versatile rifle that balances the portability of an assault rifle platform with increased firepower and range. It fires 7.6 to 51 mm NATO cartridge. It is well suited for various tactical roles including medium and long range engagements. It is built to perform reliably in various conditions. It is modular, accurate, and it is designed for usage in rugged terrains. With this, we come to the end of this episode, but before I go, here is my take. The development and procurement of FRCVs are critical not only for enhancing Indian Army's combat readiness, but also fostering technological advancements and self-reliance within the Indian defense industry. The FRCVs are expected to serve as a foundation for developing a range of combat vehicles with standardized platform, further contributing to India's goal of becoming a global defense manufacturing hub. See you next week with new stories and their analysis. Thank you for watching and do post your comments on social media with #DD with Danveer. Goodbye and take care.